President Trump is heading to New Hampshire today for a campaign rally after accepting the Republican presidential nomination in unprecedented fashion last night. He spoke from the south lawn of the White House with some 1,500 cheering supporters watching, most without masks, and he painted a dark vision of his opponent and what's to come if he's not reelected. Our DC correspondent Jessica Smith is with us now. And Jess, this was definitely an unusual setting and a very different kind of convention speech, would you say?
Yeah, Alexis, it definitely broke with precedent and ignored rules meant to separate governing and campaigning. We've really heard the administration and the campaign dismiss calls from Democrats and watchdogs all week long, saying that using the White House like this is an abuse of power and is illegal. President Trump even used the White House in his speech, saying, "We're here," and they're not. The president made the case that if Joe Biden would win the presidency, he would destroy America as we know it. Let's watch.
As long as I am president, we will defend the absolute right of every American citizen to live in security, dignity, and peace. If the Democrat Party wants to stand with anarchists, agitators, rioters, looters, and flag burners, that is up to them. But I, as your president, will not be a part of it. The Republican Party will remain the voice of the patriotic heroes who keep America safe and salute the American flag.
Now, the president praised his own coronavirus response in his speech last night. Even though the U.S. has become one of the hardest hit nations, it was one of the longest convention speeches that we've ever seen. He relied on quite a few misleading and untrue statements as he both attacked his opponent and praised his own administration and made the case for his reelection. Organizers had promised optimism all week long, but as you mentioned, this was a pretty dark speech warning America against voting for Joe Biden.
Yeah, and in that 71-minute speech, Jess, he did hit on the economy a bunch of times, also mentioned China, didn't mention the pandemic as much as you might expect, but what else did he have to say regarding the economy and also taxes?
Well, he repeatedly blamed the Chinese government for COVID-19 and all the economic consequences that we have seen. He used a line that we've heard several times before, saying that China would own America if Biden were reelected. He also talked about how, as President Trump would cut taxes further while Biden would raise them. And President Trump did brag about record job gains that we've seen over the past 3 months under his administration. But he left out the fact that those job gains they followed record job losses, and the fact that 27 million Americans are still claiming unemployment benefits. So he talked a lot about the economy that he built and blamed the virus for the damage that it's done, in saying that he is really the only one who can bring it back.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.